Oh.
Nom 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 nom.
Anyway, welcome. Good evening. It's the Immaterial Gamers live cast.
Woo.
Woo! The podcast in total, number 256. Camera recorded version 156. Live stream one unknown.
I was gonna say, you said 256. We're finally getting up to was it
Yeah.
quarter of a terabyte, or whatever it is. 256, 512.
Sure. Quarter of anything in computer numbers. Because it's a quarter of a megabyte, 256 bytes.
Mm.
Quarter of a gigabyte, 256 megabytes. Quarter of a terabyte, 256 gigabytes. 256 terabytes, quarter of a
Petabyte, I think.
an amount. Anyway, live from the map of Runeterra, I am Ryan. Live from the room, it's Dee. Live from the jungle paradise.
I'm on holiday, leave me alone.
It's Stefan. Yeah, I've pulled him away from holiday in order to...
He's a cruel taskmaster.
I am awful. Ryan is awful. Streaming soon on Streambury. The Black Mirror Twitter account decided I wasn't awful enough to put on a digital billboard in Manchester, Glasgow, London, Cardiff, or Birmingham. Wasn't awful enough. They put pictures of the hamsters on the billboard. Didn't put my picture on there. I looked awful. I looked like I was going to kill them all.
That's an issue.
Oh, is that because was I trying too hard to be awful? Is that what you're saying? Oh, I'm sorry. It doesn't all come naturally, Steph.
It does for Steph.
Steffi is in a jungle house, says Terry.
He's jealous.
Does that mean is he back to try and get into Diablo now?
Yeah, he is.
I mean, it's working properly now, so
I'm trying to download Diablo.
Hey, don't worry about it. You'll get it done. You'll get it done. You'll be able to. He's in. Good.
5 years later.
5 years later. See, the thing is, what I should be doing at this point is not looking directly at the camera. I should be looking towards Steph. There we go. Perfect. That's just how that works. Forget the fact that on Discord, Steph's down here.
Mm.
Oh yeah, shall I lean on my fan friend? Oh, it's not working this time. Hold on, maybe if I bring it in.
No.
Everyone's looking towards Steph. That's because we love Steph. We love Steph. That's concerning him. He's going to leave now. He's going to leave and put his other picture that he had on during the lead up. His meme of King Charles wearing a gold suit and comparing it to Supreme Leader Snoke from Star Wars wearing the same. There we go. Look, he had to find it. Steph says he's live. Steph says he's live from Canada at this point from his shirt. So if you want this really, really joke in poor taste Commonwealth style in there, you know who to blame. But anyway, first things first. Fantasy League is on its way. It's going. We're back. I forgot to add a card that had the rules of the Fantasy League. What is to be currently our last Fantasy League until maybe things get a little bit better That means the editing pipeline for it is not so harsh.
But Ryan can start paying us and we can be around more often.
Yeah, and you know how I can start paying people. That's right. Spread the word.
Subscribe, follow.
Like, share, subscribe, send some bits. Maybe sign up to Twitch RPG and get free bits. And then, send them that way. Or even just spread the word. Follow. Decide that our videos are long as fuck. And you don't want to watch them. That's fine. You've engaged. We'll take the feedback. I'll take any sort of feedback. I mean, it's the first sort of feedback we've got in forever. But that's that. But anyway, LEC seems to be going fine, and the team at Support XL are finally getting back on track with things a little bit. They've got 2 wins so far this week. Now, to be warned on this podcast is being streamed on a Sunday, but by the time it gets posted onto the YouTube and put in audio form, it'll be a Wednesday. So therefore, we've got to set up options because their last opponents this week are Mad Lions. So if we just get ready for this, guys. First off, here we go. Congratulations, XL. Well done. That was a lovely 3-0. Odawamne, your Kasante play in the Baron Pit was magnificent. Take a rest now. Get ready for week 3, and let's see if you can make group stages. Go on.
Woo!
Yeah. All right, cool. That was great, guys. If we can just go with the other one now. Congratulations, Mad Lions. You're just continuing your dominance in the LEC this split. Kazi, your Aphelios play in the Dragon Pit was absolutely brilliant. And getting that Elder Dragon to put away XL has just given you that dominance to top the table this week.
Woo!
Woo! All right, cool. Guys, we've got both our preparations there. Steph making sure that he was entirely neutral by shaking his head to both responses. like the Vitality fan you are. Oh yeah, well in that case, Bing. It doesn't make a sound. It just happens. It just comes up on the podcast because we didn't want it appearing in the what's it called? Don't want it just popping up in the podcast sounds, the background sounds.
So he failed.
It's just how it is. You can say lame as much as you want, pal, but it's all there. So hold on. So we've got another one for you, Steph. This is purely for you. Congratulations, Vitality. You turned up. All right then. The soundboard still in there. The soundboard is still there though. That is just a thing. Because the other thing is, it's like, oh look, Martin's turned up and Martin's here and he's here with Fnatic.
Okay, a bean just appeared on your face.
Yeah, yes it did, because I'm sus. And you can make as many jokes as you want about it. I am sus. Right, so
I actually have one.
We got that out of the way. Actually liking this split of the thingy. That's different compared to last week of the LEC. I was on a situation where I was getting quite disillusioned. But still, it's now got back out. I'm having fun with it. And it'd be probably really nice to watch a split of the LEC next year and not have to worry about downloading 5 videos, cutting them all apart, putting text all over the top of them, and checking in with everyone every week to see if they can put their predictions in. I did that all in one breath.
I'll do it for you just for the fun of it, Ryan, because I know you're going to miss it.
You know what? I probably will miss it. Hey, you know what? If it turns out people actually do want to get in and go for it, and actually fully into it after, let's say, a year off, then maybe we'll bring it back. Maybe it'll come back for special occasions.
I'm still going to send you predictions.
Maybe
privately.
Maybe we could fling things around and maybe. Did you just push another soundboard button?
I didn't push nothing.
Okay, cool.
I just said I'm going to send my predictions to you privately.
Thanks. You're just going to send me random LPL predictions as well, aren't you? It's just you said we were finished with the LEC for the Fantasy League, but I think that Golden Guardians are going to beat FlyQuest next week, and Okay, that's great.
I'm doing Mexico
That's
as
great.
well. I'm doing all of them.
No. Yeah, that's great. That's great.
League.
I'm surprised you're sending me LCS predictions, but that'll be fine.
I'm going to sell you LEFC, EME,
CB LOL. You're going to sell me CB LOL predictions next, yeah?
The Elite Series, Esport Series,
You need-
League. I'm going to send you more.
If you start sending me LFL predictions, we're through.
I was just about to say that, strange enough.
Yeah. So what did Dee, you'll get to have fun with this. Steph, what did we attempt to do for half of the day today?
Well, we didn't attempt. We actually played LOL. So I don't know.
Oh well, we played TFT. No, I didn't mean that. I meant no. What were we doing? What? So why were we playing TFT?
Oh, because I logged off the Diablo because I didn't want to be on without use. That's why I was on it.
Just to sacrifice you, but you just sacrificed your Diablo 4 play today.
Yeah.
To play.
No one was there to do dungeons with me. Terry's me.
Yeah.
I bet Terry's doing dungeons right now, meanie.
Oh, classic. Yeah, it took a while. It took
totally.
It took nearly a month, but Blizzard finally, in what the fuck Blizzard fashion, level 7 dungeons.
He's doing level 70 dungeons. He can't even beat the fucking grunts in there.
Oh man, yeah. Terry, heard a tweet that I had from someone who was following off Twitter, ex scoundrel on Twitter, who proudly announced that he got through the capstone dungeon to get to tier 4 at level 63, which was great. Terry looked at that and decided his character is what now? 58?
58, 59, somewhere in that.
58, 59? And decided he thought, my Necromancer's build, 58, there we go. My Necromancer build's great. I'll just be able to do it, no problem. I'll shit on this dungeon. How'd it go?
He got shot on?
Yep, that's right. He got shot on.
Basically, what actually happened, and I'm going to come to Terry's defense here, is
Okay.
mini butchers appeared in the game that look like grunts.
Mini butchers?
Yeah, they look like grunts to us, but they were actually programmed as mini butchers, and they just totally killed him.
So we should give you a little bit of a heads up on this, Dee. In D4. So in Diablo 3, you remember the boss, the Butcher?
Not really.
Big guy, meat hooks, flames. He was in an arena full of like oven flames. Well, I mean, that's the point of trying to take him out. He was a big set piece boss. You used him to get through. He was one of the bosses of Act 1, I believe. But I like Terry's
Ryan looked over for like confirmation from Martin, and Martin's probably like, "What?"
No. To be fair, Martin just left me to it.
Yeah, sounds good.
It's like, I think Ryan.
You are our little outlet heart.
I think Ryan asked a question.
Martin is our taskmaster.
Oh, he did answer me. It's fine. Yes, it was agreed. But
I'm playing Waddle.
But the butcher in Diablo 4 is a random mini boss that could occur any time you enter a side dungeon in the game.
Oh, like how Vor's appearing in the Very at the moment as a random appearance.
Maybe. Is this guy similar in the fact that the whole boss is designed to shit on you unless you are really, really good / lucky?
Just tank and spank him.
I believe I haven't got the link to the actual news story, but I'm sure I read something that basically said someone beat the butcher by getting him stuck in a door frame.
Yes, that is one of the actual things to actually do it with.
But the idea behind it on that point, though, Dee, is that if you enter and he kills you, you die, and then he just fucks off.
Okay.
His work's done. Stalker. That's actually probably the better analogy, right?
Yeah, he's a stalker.
Back in the old days of Warframe, when the Stalker was
That's what
actually
I said to Dee earlier.
like a
He
threat.
said, "What's that?"
Yeah.
And I went, "Just think of it as Stalker, but you're brand new."
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no,
Stalker or
you know when Stalker was actually
Mania
an
or whatever it
issue
is.
when you first start.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like when
Yeah.
Stalker was a threat, that was the thing.
Now
But
Stalker, you just go, "I Stalker, bye
it's like,
Stalker."
right, sit down, get ready. Here he comes. Rap. Oh, he's gone.
Yeah, basically.
But yeah, so that happens, which is fun for those who are
So now
playing.
you can play a Stalker now in Devera.
You
Sure.
could do that since the movie came out, as long as you got your maxed thing out.
Yep.
I agree with you. But the thing that I had in this was that he's an absolute menace for hardcore players. Because
Goes one down.
yeah, if you die, goodbye.
You
He's
know
basically
what?
taking the
So-
one down
I-
box on Payday.
Ryan,
Yeah.
let me ask you a question.
Okay.
How many times have you run into the butcher?
3 times.
Okay.
None
I
of
ran
them
into
went
the
well.
butcher once on my main character.
Okay.
And it's level 62 now.
Mm-hmm.
Once. As soon as I entered the dungeon, he was there in front of me. I kind of fought him, he used all my potions, so I left and came back.
Does he fuck off at that point?
Yeah, he fucks off.
Okay, cool.
Either-
I'm
either
guessing
you
that's what
die, he
hardcore.
fucks off.
I'm guessing that's what hardcore characters do. At that point,
Probably.
they fight and run,
Yeah.
or they re-roll.
How long was I playing my rogue for today?
About 37 minutes.
I ran into it twice.
Oh Jesus! And how did those fights go?
Well, one was right in the middle of the dungeon, and I was actually winning to begin with. Wasn't doing much damage, but I was winning because I was just running around this one wall.
Yeah, as you do.
Putting down traps, watching him hit them, and while I kept running.
Yeah.
And then I got stuck on a wall. He charged me and squashed me.
Oh yeah, that sounds like the butcher. That's our butcher.
And then the next one, he literally stood there in front of me. He said hi to me at the door, and I went nope.
Oh man, I'm actually wondering with how my rogue is now. If I ended up finding the butcher in the dungeon, would the butcher just sit there and start chatting with other minions in the dungeon about how his day's going? Just totally ignore me?
Why you just sit there? You gave him about half health. He just turns around and kills you. And what?
Yeah, he turns around and goes, "Yes, it's like, so I was just making meat out of these Nephilim, very good." And then I just
swat you like a fly.
Oh man, so that's what you got to look forward to there, Dee, when it installs. But what you didn't have to deal with was the DDoS attack that Blizzard suffered.
I blame Terra.
Why Terra?
He got the time off. Sapphire gave him time off.
Sapphire gave him time off. I just realised I didn't actually post the new stories in the Discord. Don't worry, we'll just discuss them without you needing to look at them, because we can discuss it. Because you know what? There is nothing better than actual eyewitness experience.
Yeah. Well, when you've done the story.
But sorry, go on.
I'm still playing this. I'm trying to get through the classic bit of Yodel. But I've got everything but one.
I just have to leave you to it.
Okay.
That one. Because it doesn't make sense for a thing. Can't stream it. Can't stream it. I've already got the camera set up. But my hair's flopping around like bad graphics textures.
I need to wash my hair.
Yeah. Everyone needs to wash their hair at certain times.
I don't need to wash my hair.
There we go. I've got this random bit that just goes.
Yeah. So I was in the middle of streaming Tales of Vesperia this morning, and Steph had joined me, as what he usually likes to do when...
It's okay, I'm here.
Yeah, that exactly. But while that was happening, Steph was trying to play Diablo.
No,
and
he was playing Diablo.
So he was playing, But I assume you got a pop-up message in the middle of your game that said...
Oh no, I saw that at the beginning as I opened the launcher.
So in the launcher, Blizzard initially stated that they were suffering from a DDoS attack. Now, that disappeared off the launcher pretty quickly, replaced by a players may have trouble logging in and having long queue times, accompanied by a tweet saying that they decided to remove all traces of we've been hit by a DDoS attack and made players just feel like it was just a little bit of server issues, nothing going wrong. That was great. Hours later, they confirm that there's issues with the authentication servers, which is when I started having a problem after I finished streaming. I went to the shop, come back, tried to log in, and it told me I didn't have a valid license for Diablo. It's not great. I do have a valid license for Diablo. I paid an exorbitant amount of money for it for said game. But that's all fine. You get there, and then Blizzard finally admit that there is a DDoS attack. About 7 hours after the initial issues with logins were happening. We all played TFT and played the whoever gets eliminated first try to log into Diablo game.
Only you and Terry got to play.
And Terry got to play it more than I did. And then we gave up later and played Klonoa. Or I played Klonoa. At that point, when I started playing Klonoa, I could log in. Winged cat thing. Cat with big droopy ears. Allows Blizzard server to load. That's a headline. Yeah, so we can always go with that. I don't know what you've guessed on your Champions Dee. If you're looking for classic, I'm going to say Xerath. Anyway,
I've got through all that. Just got to the. I'm done with Lordle now. I forgot through that bit. I just got 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1.
Fair dues.
It was spin to win. Not spin to win.
Spin to win.
Bullshit rage.
Oh, that's not spin to win. Yeah, that's definitely bullshit rage.
It's bullshit rage.
It's just.
Yep. I'm 74% the way through this download.
Did you? By the way, did you do what I suggested you should do and not download the high graphics pack?
Yeah, I'm only downloading 41 gigs.
Okay, cool.
It's still going to take me like another hour and a bit.
You'll be fine. You'll be able to get in, roll the character, and get betrayed easily.
Well,
you'll be able to do that by supper.
But yeah, what is it? Yeah, my top download speed is 5.18 megabytes a second.
Sorry, while we're here on the LEC, I've just heard a primal scream. It was a primal scream last time I heard said primal scream. It was because a cat was picked up. Oh, they're cheering at the cats. Just play like Terry, where he runs away from everyone he's teamed with. Up to and including completing objectives of the dungeon while the other people in said dungeon have gone out and bought stuff in the shop or sold their items, causing them to not complete the dungeon, or for the dungeon to be complete but not being classed as being in the dungeon, and therefore you lose all the rewards.
Okay, the only thing difficult in today's Lodal is the classic, I think.
Oh god, you're playing Lodal.
After that, I just typed in one thing and got it every time.
Yep. I do love the fact that it's like when you go into a game of Lodal, first guess, always Aatrox.
Aatrox.
Always. The first alphabetically, you just do it. And then
just choose a random.
I couldn't remember champions that use Fiora.
Oh, by the way, other little bits of news on there. The League of Legends community is absolutely rabid and chomping at the bit for Neferi, the new Darkin champion for League of Legends. She's a bladed dog.
Have you seen League of Legends tweet yesterday?
What, the fact that you can pet the dog?
No, when he literally said, send us pictures of your pets or else, and showed a picture of that dog. It's coming to get you.
Show your dog or Neferi will get you.
Basically.
Well, Neferi, Bring it. I have
You
no
haven't got a
dog.
So then you're fine. It's only if you've got a dog and you're not going to show it.
Oh, right. Okay. All right. Cool.
We could always send him a picture of Martin.
I-
He's like a pet.
No, Martin is not a pet dog.
I never said a dog. The other one who said dog, I just said pet.
He's also not a pet.
He is a bit. You look after him, don't you?
Oh dear. Oh dear. So what other little bits of news have we got? Actually,
No, oh
Dee,
dear. Only because they're losing top lane, Ryan, doesn't mean nothing. And middle.
And just because Mad Lions are losing all that, it doesn't mean that they're having a bad time.
Not Mad Lions, I'm losing middle.
Are you losing middle?
No.
Then you're fine
No,
then.
Nadic's losing mid. Because
Fancy
Tristana.
TFT?
For now, it's not losing mid.
Almost did.
But they gain top. Oh, that's fine. There we go. Live LEC updates that will be completely out of date in 3 days' time. Right, Dee, you've not been around for a couple of weeks. Is there anything you played?
I've just been playing Warframe, Lordle, and been playing Payday 2.
Yeah, because you weird completionist, you.
I've been doing stealth missions.
Have you solved the secret yet?
What secret?
Have you fully completed? Have you got the full complete good ending for Payday?
I'm not sure.
No, you won't have, because it requires coordination, 3 other people, and a fuck ton of achievements to complete.
Yeah.
Then he's working on it.
No, just
but I don't play with anyone else.
Then he's working on it.
He's working on it. All right, fair enough. Steph, other than Diablo, have you played anything?
Diablo.
TFT.
Warframe for an hour or 2. Yeah, TFT for every now and then. No, not really.
Fair enough.
Warframe's got a new thing this week. The new blade person thing.
Oh, the new frame.
New frame in Devere.
Fair enough.
The new Devere frame is out.
Fair dues. Terry, other than Diablo 4, have you played anything? I know he's in the chat. I know he'll respond at some point. Played Strawberry Picking Simulator. Yeah.
He's not playing LOL.
No, he said TFT LOL as in laugh out loud.
Oh, we can't take it as that. Can't take it as legitimate.
It's either that or he's saying TFT lots of love.
I agree with that one.
So,
Love you too, Tara.
Yeah, did do some Strawberry Picking Real Life Simulator.
I hate Real Life Simulator. It's always getting in the way of like gaming time.
Now, I'm not sure if Prego Wife Simulator is something that you can stream on Twitch.
I think you could probably stream that on Twitch. I just don't think you can film the. Well, I don't think you could stream the
I
birth.
don't think you could like beginning and end.
A lot of bad language. A lot of bad language.
Just because that comes from the wife does not mean nothing. We can always edit that.
Oh no, that doesn't come from the wife. That comes from Terry as he realizes his hand is slowly breaking.
True.
You mean slowly breaking?
It's like, oh, it's not that bad, is it? Oh my fucking god! No, my wrist! No. You said unimaginable pain is not something that I would ever be able to experience, but I was getting damn close.
I don't think Sapphire will hold his hand. I think she'll grab something else.
What, his big hefty work ethic?
Yeah. See now, the only way people understand this, right, is if they've been watching this weekend.
Yeah. If you watch Tales, if you watched our Tales of Symphonia stream, or if you watch the VOD when it eventually appears, just remember that the video will be long as fuck, and it'll be in there.
And have a big strong word egg.
Yeah. One of the characters, Judith, basically decides the best way to distract a guard is to charm him. To that point, she wears a bunny outfit that, let's be honest,
Bunny River.
It barely has anything. There's little fabric. Very little fabric.
It's one of them slutty bunny costumes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Go to the Playboy Mansion, you see them. You see them bunnies.
She starts having a charming this guard stood at a lift. A little bit of Playboy style. Yeah, actually, yeah, that works. That works. But she's there charming this guard, and it's like, oh, what do you see in a man like me? And she just goes, oh, I just love your big, strong work ethic. And it's like, we know what you're saying. We know exactly what you're saying.
I want to know how she saw it.
Let's be honest. That wasn't the halberd you were saying.
That guard has one hell of a bulge. It goes down one side, one leg.
Yeah, let's just say that little bit of armor plating extended a little bit. But
Ryan, stop turning around. Top tower will stand.
No, it won't.
It will.
It won't. But
if Nico has anything to say about it, it won't.
But this is where he turns around afterwards. It's just like, oh, we could have some fun. Do you want to come around this corner and have some fun? It's like, yeah, I'm due to get married soon. It's like, wow. I was like, remember, this is like, I've played 49 minutes of Tales of Vesperia prior. So this is a lot to me.
Oh no, it's the other one you've played, isn't it?
Oh, I played Symphonia many times, and Vesperia, and Zestiria, Tales of Graces, which they need to do a PC port of Tales of Graces F. Tales of Graces F, please, so we can have all that, the full bits of story. And yeah, I get it, by the way. The Mad Lions War, the Magic one. Spoilers!
I don't care about that. I've seen the points. I don't like.
You don't like? Oh God,
I have no idea.
Maybe I should upgrade the points. Well, you have access to the same template and same TV shows that we do. It's a free thing, but I can at least add. This. Can I? There we go. Add that to our table, and that'll be all fine.
That's a lie.
Yeah. But oh my God! Wait, I'm winning this week so far. Before I had the other objectives in.
Yeah. Until the other objectives go in, and you'll be down to the bottom again.
Yeah, most likely. Yeah, so that's that. Right. It's probably going to be a bit of a shorter podcast because we're there doing this just to have some fun.
Diablo.
Yeah. People want to play more Diablo, so let's move on to this other little bit of news here.
Ryan's spoiling my Diablo time.
Regarding E3. And as you remember, this year, E3 had a very successful year this year, didn't they, guys? Didn't they, guys?
Sure.
Potatoes.
They absolutely did, didn't they? E3 went ahead, didn't they, guys?
I have no idea.
Correct. Thank you, Terry. You're getting there. There you go. Yeah, it never happened. Because
it happened.
Oh, someone's mic died.
Oh, balls.
Yep, Dee's going.
I thought that was me.
No, Dee's going. Oh, Dee's about to derez.
I literally opened Diablo and that happened. I was like, please don't say my computer's dying from this.
Derez. There you go, derez. But yeah, E3 never went ahead because it got cancelled because no one wanted to attend. Like, pretty much no one wanted to attend. Sony were already not really attending. Microsoft and Xbox weren't attending. Switch haven't been attending. Nintendo haven't been attending since before the pandemic. Devolver Digital decided it was easier to make their own show. Bethesda went for it, even though they technically are Xbox now. Ubisoft do their own direct. Basically, everyone does their own directs now. They've determined that this is the funny bit, actually. They've determined that they don't need a big trade show on the floor in Los Angeles. but they all signed up to join Jeff Keighley's Keighley Fest, Keighley Summer Games Keighley. Keighley. Game announcement. Keighley. World premiere. Let me show you all these games. Ah. Hello, Internet. Just let it be known, I own you all. Also, Diablo servers are working. Perky, get the hell out of here. Not the time. Not the time, Perky. You shouldn't even be here. You've already qualified for the Fantasy League. You don't need to be here.
Leave him alone.
You know, it's just ridiculous. So it actually come up in the, according to this news piece by GameSpot, the ESA, who do E3 normally, stated that contrary to reports from the Los Angeles City Tourism Board, that no decision has been made on E3 2024 and 2025. OBS broke Terry's computer. You know what? Somehow, I feel validated.
You sure?
But yeah, California's Tourism Board have said that the next 2 years of E3 are cancelled. But they haven't said that the entire event is cancelled. The ESA have turned around and said, what are you on about? E3 is definitely going ahead, guys. It's definitely going ahead.
20 years' time.
Yeah. So let's put some money on the table now. I have got a 10p piece. 10p says E3 2024 doesn't happen. Does anyone want to raise me on that bet? We can timestamp it now for the internet. I say, on this day, as we record, the 25th of June, in the year of our Lord 2023, I say next year's E3 will definitely not go ahead. Does anyone want to challenge me on that bet? Terry, what's 10p in your currency?
Well,
Actually, you don't have anything other than loonies. You don't have loonies and toonies anymore, do you?
No, you don't have the pennies anymore.
You don't have the pennies. Did you just round up all the prices?
Yeah.
$1 million. Do you really want to put? I mean, this is bad for you. What is dead?
Canadian dollar.
Oh, the Canadian dollar's dead. Ah. Oh, you're suffering from hyperinflation. I get it. But anyway, yeah. Still on that point, it's still a bad bet for you, because if I win or if I lose, I only lose 10p. If you lose, even I still reckon $1 million is still worth more than 10p. It'd be about 20 cents. Ah. Okay. Oh, there we go. There we go. That feels a little bit better, right? Yeah. So yeah. Look, ESA.
Wait, is that what it says? $1 million is?
Yeah. E3.
20 cents.
E3 is the product of a bygone era. No one needs to go and sign up for press credentials and sit in 5-hour-long queues to play 10 minutes of heavily curated vertical slices of gameplay footage, when, you could just pay nothing and show that same thing and still try and get people to buy first, play later. That's Ryan's rant of the week. It was a small rant, but it's a rant of the week. Any counterpoints? Dee's mic is now turned off.
I don't know if it's still broken or not.
It's fine. So, do you have any counterpoints?
Not really. I'm just playing Bruiser Void on TFT.
Speaking of that, yeah, there we go. All right, fine. That's a bombshell. Let's move to the schedule for this week's streams then. Tomorrow, Monday, playing more Rime. Play another temple or level in Rime in the continuing adventures of the kid shipwrecked on an island. And his ethereal fox dog companion.
Okay.
So, that'll happen. Tuesday, don't know, maybe Duncan and Andrea will do a surprise stream, as is their wont. They usually do. Wednesday will be the release of the physical podcast, the YouTube version, and the audio version of the podcast. Thursday will be the release of the Fantasy League for this week, and also Teamfight Thursdays, where we are looking to do something a little different in regards to playing TFT.
Okay.
Considering the heavy focus on regions in Teamfight Tactics as Origins, I think it's time to re-flare up the Rune Wars. Turn TFT into an Immaterial Gamers-sized conquest mode.
Okay.
I'll put up more of the rules later on. Like I say, I need to speak to Martin. It's a dumb idea, and we need to just tweak it a little bit to turn it into a less dumb idea.
Right.
Look, think of it this way: it's that or 12-hour stream. So, that's not to say 12-hour streams won't be happening again. It's just that, in this particular case, we wanted to try something a little different. Friday, it's play session with whoever the hell it is, with whatever the hell it is, at whatever time it is. So that's the thing. Steph is getting so disappointed with his work schedule and his streaming schedule that he's literally fading out of existence. It is either that or Snoke has finally started absorbing his Force energy, and he is turning into a Force ghost.
Better call him A, better call him B.
Yeah, that's and then Saturday and Sunday, Ryan, will continue my big strong work ethic by playing more Tales of Vesperia for the weekend.
No.
I didn't make it to the desert. I looked to make it to the desert at some point, so it's just how it'll go. Anything else that you just want to say? Discuss? Have fun with? Anything game related you'd like to get off your chest?
Did you say that Payday 3 is coming out soon?
Payday 3, according to Game Pass, is due out in September, I think.
Okay.
So there's a possibility, depending on whose computer will be able to run it, because I think it's being done in Unreal Engine, so count me out. Is a potential play session. Let me just have a look. Coming to Game Pass, 21st. 21st of September. The day before my birthday. Birthday stream! Because actually I think the 22nd of September is the Friday. It is. It is. So, provided it doesn't get delayed, birthday payday stream.
You can't play it then?
Why can't I play it?
You just said
Unreal Engine.
No, I said I can't stream it. I never said I couldn't play it. Just games with the Unreal. Well, I mean, that being said, games with the Unreal Engine, as long as I don't have my face cam on at the same time, are fine. But yeah, still, maybe just see who we've got around with Game Pass who could play it. So that'll be there. What else? Actually, what else is due out Game Pass coming soon? Forza Motorsport in.
I like Forza Horizon.
Have you tried turning off the NVIDIA broadcast cam? Yes, I have. I've tried just turning it on to just using the actual face cam without broadcast, and it's still bugged out. So that's the thing. Persona 5 Tactica coming out in November. So more Persona 5 games. Tell you what, still not completed Persona 5. Started Persona 5 Strikers, didn't complete Persona 5 Strikers either. Like I say, I'm more of a Golden guy. Persona 4 Golden. Yeah, that's right. Send me all your hate. All right. Anything else?
Okay, Daff said yes.
Oh, all right. Okay. Right. So yeah, that's done for the podcast. Like, share, subscribe, do all that business. Check us out. Follow us on streams. Share. I'm sure there'll be something for someone. We do variety streams. Okay, we lean more into the RPGs a lot of the time, but there's something for someone. Surely at that point.
I'm at 90%.
90%. Yeah, you'll get there by the time I go to bed.
Sure.
Other than that, the podcast will be available wherever podcasts are served in audio form, and will be on YouTube as well, along with all of our other VODs. If they get recommended to you, cool. Come and have a look. If they're not your thing, that's fine. That's all fine. Right. So from me, Steph and Dee, have a good week. And we'll catch you on another stream somewhere. So, yeah, in a bizzles. Bye!